y'all. I'm Diana Brianne, and I'll wait a few moments to see who comes on. And welcome Nayo, Nismo, see Queen Soy, and welcome Heaven Sent. And hey, Jory, my friend, welcome, welcome. Let me give you all blue wrenches here. I'm all over the place. I was going to come on tonight because last night I came on and I came on about 10 o'clock last night, I think it was, or somewhere around there. Hey, Mike, welcome, welcome. And Pale Stone and Brenda Land, welcome. Oh, Brenda, I came on your live stream last night. I went to look for your live stream and I didn't see you on. So let me get blue wrenches here. Okay, I got one. Let's see here. Add moderator. I'm so out of sync in doing this. I'm telling you. Brenda, let me give you yours here. Where are you at? Add moderator. I think I've got everybody. I do. Yes, I came on last night because Brenda, I checked to see if Brenda was coming on and I didn't see her on. So I came on. And of course, Brenda, when I come to your channel, I've been unsubscribed to you. It's like constant. And so I resubscribed. I came back again before I went to come on and I was unsubscribed to you again. So it doesn't make any sense. And here we are, friends. But yeah, I came on last night. So, I looked for you first. And hey, Josie, welcome, welcome. So I have to tell you, I'm kind of scattered on here. I'm all over the place. I have no set time. I just come on when I feel like it. And so I came on last night. Then I've been coming on during the afternoon, and so I'm just kind of all over the place. I just don't know. So now I'm coming on at 3:45, which is unusual for me to come on this late in the day, but I thought better late than never. And I have to tell you, I have been behind this computer, which is a big screen, most of the day. And I've been doing my college work. Hey, welcome, welcome. And let me give you a blue wrench here. Ms. T, welcome, welcome. And so I went and I had a you all know I'm a 64-year-old college student, okay? And I have really hard courses and I had a midterm. So I had a midterm today. Now, I normally would drive an hour and a half to my classes. And I talked all of my professors into letting me do my classes here at home during this, pandemic time. And because I didn't want to sit in classroom with people coughing and all that. I didn't want to take that risk. And so, hey, Big Tim, great, great, great to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Big Tim is in the house. And so anyhow, they let me do my classes via webcam. So like last night, I sat here for 2 hours in class doing, when the teacher calls on you, they call on me and ask me questions and I have to be prepared. Well, today I had a midterm and it was a very, very, very hard midterm. And so I sat here for several hours doing this midterm, and every day this week I have really prepared for it. I have no idea how I did because the teacher has to grade it, but they put you on a webcam. So, you have the webcam just like I'm sitting here right now. I sat here, just like this. And if you move out of, like, say, for example, I stand up and I go this way, they will blank the screen because it's on a lockdown browser. Hey, Vern, welcome, welcome, Verna, welcome, welcome. And so it's on a lockdown browser, which means you can't go to any other pages or channels or sites or anything, so you don't cheat. So it's on a lockdown browser. And if you move out of camera range, they will blank the screen because somebody is actually watching you while you take this test. On the other end, some unknown person is watching every move you make to make sure you're not cheating, you're not keeping notes, you don't have books, you can't have any kind of notes or books or anything. So I went and I sat here and did this test. And I can tell you, I am like totally spaced right now from focusing on that test. It's amazing how much mental energy I use going back to college. And I'm a straight A student right now. I'm not trying to hold that, but that's what I am right now. And last semester didn't graduate. I got a 4.0 at the end of the semester for all my classes. So, but this semester is a little trickier and it's a lot harder. So I don't know how I'm going to do with this. So, but I think I'll do fine, you know. So anyhow, I've been behind here all day, except for I did go out and do a 5-mile walk run. And as you all know, I walk or I run every day or a combination of both. And so it was kind of gray and I wasn't sure if it was going to rain, but I said, I'm going to get out there anyhow. And so I did. Hey, Brenda, why don't you come up? Brenda, are you going to come up with me? I don't know if you're still here or not, but if you are, I would love for you to come up. I haven't seen you in so long, so long. Oh my goodness. So, you know, the neat thing is you can sit here in your pajamas and do your schoolwork. So I did that. I did my run. I'm going to clean house as soon as I get off of here because, you know, going to college full time, and I'm actually going more than full time. I'm taking almost 20 credit hours, which 12 is normal. But I'm finishing up at this one college and I'm moving over to another college university next semester. So that's why I'm taking so many additional courses and they're hard. And so I'm moving on over and thank you, Big Tim, thank you. So I'm moving on over to another university and it's just, you know, busy. So my house is, you know, I take wonderful care of it. Hey, Castleb, I am so happy to see you. I haven't seen you forever. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Wonderful, wonderful. And Pankaj, welcome. And Oz Begum, welcome, welcome. I'll give you blue wrenches. And so, you know, here, you know, YouTube is, you know, because of school, some things have to take second priority. And, you know, school has to be a number one priority. And so I get up in the morning, my number one priority is my health. So I get out there on the trail first, then I come back and I do my schoolwork and then my housework. You know, it's kind of in that order. And then YouTube. Now I do my videos. My videos are sort of my therapy. You know, some people go to therapy. I just do videos or sit on grandma's porch. You know, growing up, we didn't have therapists. We had grandma's porch. If we had a problem, we went and sat on grandma's porch and we solved the world's problems. We solved our own problems. We solved problems of people we didn't know, you know, and it's amazing, you know, it's amazing to have a grandma's porch. And so, yeah, so, you know, my life is so busy. Somebody was saying, well, you don't go, you know, you're not showing up like you used to at all your places that you showed up. Because I have like a whole list of places that I go to locally, but I'm too busy. My life here at home, you know, going to college, being an artist, because I'm an oil painter artist. So that takes, you know, I have that as well. Being a mom, being a wife. And so, you know, I don't get out like I did before. Hey, Boss Andrew, thank you for sharing me out. Boss Andrew is in the house and Boss Andrew shared me out. So if you don't have Boss Andrew, he's an extraordinarily supportive channel. Thank you, Boss Andrew. Thank you. And Manny Aman, I'm trying to do this without glasses because the glasses have glare. And okay, let me give you a blue wrench. There you go. There you go. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Castlelove. Did you ever get your camper? Because I know you were talking about a camper and you were going to buy a camper and you were going to begin to travel, you know, and you were telling us that the last time you were here. Welcome, LJ. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I'm back. I'm trying to be more proactive doing live streams, but there again, I don't know what time, you know, you have to just kind of look for me. I'm all over the board. So I don't give notice like Brenda, she does it the right way. She gives notice like she's going to be on at 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't do that. I just show up like the crazy aunt. Like that crazy aunt that shows up at your doorstep. You know how it goes. And so, you know, that's what I do. One link at a time, please. One link at a time. If you're going to drop your link, not multiple links, just one at a time, and give some time in between. Thank you. Yeah, Jory, hey, Victoria, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a blue rash there. There you go. There you go. So yes, I am trying to come on more often. Brenda, are you coming up? If you are coming up, I'll drop this stream. I'll drop this StreamYard. Just let me know. I would love for you to come up because I haven't seen you. Brenda, I love coming to your stream, but number one, I don't get your notifications, but then I know when you're on, so I look for you. But I've been so busy with the schoolwork and then my family and everything else that I am rarely, this is really just getting back to normal now. I'm getting caught up where I can kind of get back on live streams and all that again. But I always do my videos because my videos I really love doing my videos. Never know what I'm going to talk about. Never know. Welcome, Pinay. Welcome. You know who I haven't seen, Brenda? I have not seen Pinoy Ahoy in forever. And I was thinking about him. So I went to his channel and he's not done anything. I'm wondering if he's doing okay. Yeah. I wonder. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Brenda. Okay. Got it. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jory. Thank you. Yeah. So, it's life. It's life. Life is, I'm enjoying it. I've been talking a lot about being over 60. Okay. Well, that's what my channel is about. My channel is for everybody. It's for all ages. And yet it has a huge emphasis on over 60. And here lately, even more so, because so many of my friends who are over 60 are saying, I've got this problem, I've got that problem. And where did it come from? And so, I realize more and more now that people in my age group are really encountering a lot of problems and they don't know where to go. They just want someone to talk to. And so I'm making my channel with a larger emphasis on over 60. So if you see a lot of videos that talk about, being old and stuff like that, not that I'm old, Fashion Beauty and Vanessa, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming here to support me. And I appreciate it. I truly do. Thank you. So I'm talking a lot about being over 60 and what we have to deal with. I would like to say that, well, first of all, old and fabulous. I want to be old and fabulous. I don't mind getting old. I don't mind getting old at all. I've been young. I've, had that in my life. And so I don't mind getting old. Okay. I don't mind being 64, 74, 84. I just want to be fabulous. I just want to be healthy. I want to feel good. So that if I feel good, and I do, I want to keep it that way. If I feel good, then I can enjoy my life. Okay. I don't care how old I am. I don't care if I'm old and wrinkled or whatever. I'm just going to be happy that I'm healthy. I'm past that phase of, worrying about, can I look young again? I'm not worried about that. Thank you. I'm in a really good mood today. Would like to share out, but me today. Well, good. I'm glad you are doing wonderful, my friend. You deserve it. You have a very good heart. You have a wonderful heart. And I look at people's hearts and their souls. Some people don't have that good of a heart. I mean, they're not very nice, but some people are. And when you meet somebody with one of those wonderful, amazing souls and hearts, it's wonderful. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Thank you. Well, I would love for you to come up, but I understand, sometimes, I come on your channel a lot and I don't always come up because sometimes I'm just too tired. By the time you come on, I'm usually all worn out, because remember, I get up early and I'm doing all this college work and all this. Evangeline, welcome. So, yeah. So the way it goes is like, just, over 60, it's a whole new ball game. It really is a whole new ball game. When you're 20, you don't have that much history behind you. So things have not changed that much. They may seem like they've changed, but you're probably still have the same family and the same, situations. When you get to my age, what happens is, I mean, I had this huge extended family growing up, aunts and uncles and cousins, and we all met at grandma's house. And it was like you couldn't all get into grandma's house. She had only 3 little room house, but there were so many cousins and aunts and uncles and friends of friends and all that. Now they're all gone. They're all gone. At 60, you look backwards and you go, where did it all go? At 20, you don't have that much to look backwards, and usually not that much has changed. And at 60, everything has changed from the past. And so that's part of what a lot of people over 60 are dealing with. They're dealing with this concept of like, where did my life go? What happened? Where did all these people go that were in my life? Where did all these experiences go? Where did it all go? So you deal with all that as well when you're in your 60s. Okay. And it's not like when you're 59 and you turn 60, everything changes. It's not like that. It's a gradual process. But the things that occur over 60 are a lot different in many respects than what occurs when you're younger. If you didn't take care of your health when you're younger, it's in the 60s that people seem to begin to pay the price for that. Okay, if they didn't take care of their finances or plan for retirement and now they're retiring, they may not have any money to retire and things may be upside down financially. So the 60s are a big turning point, like people retire. Often adult kids are now adults and some of them move away. Spouses may die. Friendships, sometimes we lose friendships. I mean, there's a lot of changes that can take place. But I think the biggest shocker for people over 60s is health issues. And that's why we have to be so proactive in taking care of our health. We can't maybe necessarily prevent everything, but we can prevent a lot or minimize a lot. Okay. I mean, there are things like genetics that come into play that we have no control over, but there's still a lot of things that we can control. And so we want to make right decisions way before we're 60, financially, health-wise, everything, so that in our 60s, we're going to live out a good life, and in our 70s and 80s and 90s and maybe 100. I want to be old and fabulous. I want to be that crazy old woman that's out there every day on the running trail, whether I'm walking, running, hobbling, it doesn't matter. I want to be out there, so that's why I make my health number one. I talk a lot about it. What I eat is extremely important. Yes, I have the donut. Yes, I'll have the piece of cake. I'm not going to deny myself something I like. And yet I'm not going to eat the whole cake or the whole box of donuts. Do you see the difference? And so I primarily eat very healthy. I juice. I am primarily vegan. I say primarily because sometimes I slip off the wagon if we go out to eat or whatever. I'm not religiously vegan. I'm primarily vegan, so I try to stick with vegetables. And, I think one of the other things, your sleeping patterns can change after 60. I can tell you, I don't sleep quite the same way that I slept when I was younger. So it takes a little bit more effort for me to go to sleep at night. And so our bodies do change. Our bodies change. We have to be ready for that. A lot of people deal with blood pressure issues or knee issues or bone issues or, and that's the biggest surprise, I think, about being in the 60s. And for me, I think my biggest surprise was the little aches and pains that you can get. Like I had my plantar fasciitis, which was like a foot, muscle in the foot was bothering me for about 6 months, a year ago or a year and a half ago. And that was a shock. I'd never had anything like that. And so a lot of these things kind of happen. And so my channel is a place where people can come and they can share their happy moments. They can share their difficult, challenging times. They can share what they're going through, no judgment. Welcome, Palo. Welcome. Um, I believe that in our life, that God always has a purpose for us as long as we're here. There's always divine purpose in our life for being here. We may not understand what our purpose is. Welcome every day. Welcome, welcome. We may not understand what our purpose is, but God has a purpose for us, in my opinion. He always has a purpose. And often it's to help someone else. And a lot of times we don't understand what our purpose is. Thank you every day. Thank you. We don't understand what our purpose is, but I believe that Grandma always said, as long as you've got life, you have purpose, because God has a purpose for you. That's why he's keeping you here. And I said, well, Grandma, how do I know what my purpose is? She said, you'll know when it comes. You'll know when it comes. And I've always believed that. I've always believed that, we have divine purpose. Welcome, welcome, lovers in the sky, that we all have divine purpose for being here. And that part of that divine purpose is to help someone else. We may, it may be that, my sister was the best listener I've ever known. Welcome, Kendra. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. You might be a great listener. You may be a great listener. That's maybe all you can do for others is to listen. But let me tell you, my sister's not here anymore, and she was an amazing listener. And I would say that was her best quality that she ever had, was her listening. She could listen like nobody else, and she really listened to what you had to say. And so that was her divine assignment, was to listen. Welcome, welcome, Mahone. Welcome, welcome. And so, we all have purpose. And if you feel like you don't have purpose, just remember you do have purpose. You may not know what it is, but you do have purpose for being here. And that purpose is likely to touch someone else's life in a very positive way, whether it's through your listening skills, through another skill, through something that you do. I've always had the gift of wisdom and insight, but I never ever thought about using it on social media. I never thought about that until a year and a half ago. Now, I've had my channel 11 years, but it was only for my children. I have 3 children, adult children, but they were little at the time, and I wanted them to have a running dialogue of all my wisdom. So 11 years ago, I started little 1-minute videos for my kids. They weren't titled or anything like that. They were just videos, about different topics, so that when they got older, if I wasn't around, they would have me here. They could just, tap into YouTube or one of my, I back them up on DVDs. And so, everybody has value. Everybody has value. And I've been through things in my life. I remember I went through a couple different things. Many things, actually. I mean, not a few things. I've been through a lot of things in my life. That's, you live to my age, you're likely to have been through quite a bit. And you got to hold on. You got to hold on. That's the key, is holding on to the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. It's, like one step in front of the other. And I remember, in my 20s, they call it the turbulent 20s for a reason, because the 20s are turbulent. Okay. It's a turbulent period of life. I think that there are different periods. 20s were difficult. I mean, I loved my 20s. I had amazing 20s, but they were also very challenging and difficult. I was, I had gotten married. Now my marriage is, I've been married 30 years. But this, we're talking about in my early 20s. I got married very briefly. It ended in a divorce. And I did a whole video on that called Palm Springs Divorce. Hey, Connie, my beautiful, beautiful over 60 friend. Connie and I are in the same age group. Wonderful to see. You want to come up, Connie? I'll drop the link if you want to come up. You're very, very welcome. I'm just kind of talking about everything, but I'm talking a lot about being over 60 and, and what I've learned and everything. So you're very, very welcome, my friend. If you'd like to come up, I would love to have you come up. But, not just over 60, but everybody deals with something. We all deal with something. We all, can have crises in our life of any kind. We can have losses, crises. And when you get over 60, you probably had your share of them. And my 91-year-old friend who lives by herself, lives in her own home, drives her own car, mows her own grass, she said to me, she gets up and she said, what she learned over 60 was that health issues become a part of life. It's not a welcomed part of life. It's not welcomed, but it's like something, it's just like a relative that comes to live with you, and you adapt. And, some people have better relatives than others, so some people have better health issues than others. And not everybody has health issues, and not everybody has significant health issues. But usually by the time you roll around to 60, there's something. You get something, or something that you didn't have before. And so, Connie, I think, Connie, you've talked about that in your videos on your channel. And I know Barbara Jean, I don't know if you're friends with Barbara Jean. Age is just a number with Barbara Jean. She was on my live last night in the stream. And she talks, very openly about some of her health issues. And, and I've talked about my own things that I've gone through when I pulled my back muscle and I took the ibuprofen, and the ibuprofen caused my nosebleed to severely bleed. And I ended up having to be rushed to the 911, by 911. And so, sometimes you do. You go through things. You go through things. Cass Love, tell your son happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, How to Garden. Welcome. One of the things I want my channel to be is a very digestible channel. And welcome, John Shelton, and welcome, it looks like Kingston. Welcome. And Tiago, welcome. I'm trying to give out blue wrenches here. Let me see here. Let me see. If I miss you, you just have to come back and tell me that I missed you. Okay. But yeah, so I have a pretty big emphasis on over 60 because I'm living it. I can only share what I know something about. And I don't know about being 70 yet. I know about being 60-ish. And, so I share my journey with you. I share it with you, Went back to college at 62 and I'm 64 now. I love going back to college. Don't think life is over because you're 60. Don't think you're just going to go sit in, a rocker chair. I mean, you can if you want, but life doesn't have to be that. I'm out there on the running trail every day. I go to college full time. I'm an artist. I'm a mom. I'm, married. I've got a lot going on in my life. Everybody's different. We all have, we're all like a lump of clay, and we're always molding that clay. God gives us this lump of clay to work with, and everybody's clay is different, but we can turn that clay into a beautiful vase or a beautiful molding. It's up to us what we do with that clay, and we get to mold it. And so I come on here, not just for those over 60, but I come on here to inspire those of every age to live your best life, that know that we all have struggles, know that we've all probably been there at one time or another. Thank you, Chiego. Thank you. We've all been there. I can tell you, I've had a lot of crises in my life. I've had moments where I laid on the floor and I didn't want to get up off the floor. I remember one time when I was going through, when I was in my 20s and I went through a divorce, and I was so devastated. So, oh my gosh, I laid on the floor and I just cried and cried and cried. And my mother said, you got to get up off the floor. I said, I don't want to get up off the floor. I don't want to live. That's what I said, and she said, get up off the floor, brush yourself off and get back out there. And I did. One step at a time. Hey, Jessica. Hey, my friend. Welcome. So I did. I got out there, and, everybody's dealing with something. Some people are dealing with some pretty significant health issues, You know, those to me are the toughest. Those are the toughest when you have to deal with health issues. And yet, I told the story yesterday. If anybody listened to the video, it was called My Inspiring Friends or something like that. I can't remember what the title was. But I have these two sets of friends that are traveling Europe. One set is well into their 60s and the other set is in their 70s, both with huge health crises. And the one couple had terrible financial crisis. I mean, when I talk about it, they were living in like a travel trailer that was older, kind of rundown travel trailer. And somehow they're traveling Europe with backpacks. And he had, I mean, life-threatening surgery. I mean, major surgeries. And yet they're over there in Europe backpacking, doing the Euro Trail. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are. And they are so inspiring to me. So inspiring. Welcome, Tim Mask. Welcome, welcome. And then this other couple, he had a stroke. They were driving along and he had a stroke while he was driving. They hit a tree. She broke her ribs. And he was like in the, really, I mean, he couldn't walk, the whole bit when you have a stroke. And he's just been out of the hospital a few weeks. And they went to Iceland. Him in a wheelchair and her pushing it, even though she's had broken ribs. I mean, I'm not saying I would do that, because when I get sick, I go in my bedroom. I like to just retreat. Grandma used to call it the dog who licked their bones, the dog who licked their wounds. And, I'm kind of like that. If I don't feel good, I go in my bedroom and stay till I feel better. But they've inspired me. And in other words, even though they're sick, even though they have health issues, they've stabilized them enough that they can get back out there. Now, I'm not saying when you're really, really sick that you should be traveling. I'm not saying that. I think when you're really, really sick, for me, I go in my bedroom. But when you've stabilized, as they have, they're taking, even with all their circumstances, they're out there living their best life that they're able to. They're not stopping their life because of sickness. And that, I have to say, I have tremendous admiration for. Tremendous, because there's not much harder to overcome or deal with than health issues. And they've had major ones. So, so I come on here to inspire people to understand they're not alone. You're not alone in what you're going through. So many of us have gone through things too. And I can tell you, I have gone through my share of things in life. I most certainly have. And if you've listened to my 4,500 videos, or all 5 of my channels, I'm sure you've heard many of my stories. I don't live in what's happened to me in life. I let it push me forwards in the most positive way. Some people live in what's happened to them. They become victims. They become victims to what happened to them. Others become victors to what happened to them, victorious. And I was one of those people that said, I'm not going to let what happened to me in life not keep me down. I'm going to get up. Some people use what happened to them as an excuse. Some people use what happened to them as a reason to go forward. Do you see the difference? And so I live life as a reason to go forward. I don't know what life is going to bring. I'm in my 60s. I see friends that passed on or going down or got all kinds of issues. I have no clue. And I would be false to say that I did. But all I can say is I'm going to give my best to every day of my life. Every day I get up, I give my best, my very, very best. And that's what I do. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is give my best. I can't necessarily change outer circumstances. I can't control what's going on in the world. My gosh, I don't even like to look at the news. It's chaotic. It's negative. It's sad. And I stay in tuned, but I don't want to dwell on it. Okay. Because I can't do anything about it. But what I can do is I can make great decisions for my own life to the best of my ability, regardless of circumstances. And that doesn't mean that circumstances don't affect us. It means we make the best decisions in light of circumstances. Okay. That's all it is we make the best decisions. We keep positive. We take the best care of our health. You know, I believe I was in between all my college work today. I did a little, I have a lady that calls me and we do like a little Bible study over the phone. And today it was about how God can heal the body. God designed the body to heal itself. And I thought, what a remarkable body we have for it to be able to rebound and to heal. But God also designed us to rebound in life, to rebound, to rebound in life. Okay. And so I believe in just living your best life the best you can. That's what I believe. I believe that. And everybody, what I want my channel to be is a place where people can come and know that it's okay. It's okay, whatever you're going through. It's okay. You've got a safe haven here. You've got a safe place here. You know, everybody on my channel is nice. And if they're not, I boot them off. And I do. I don't put up with anything. I don't put up with any rudeness. You know, I really don't. I just did a video called When Someone is Rude, and I haven't put it up. I think I'll put it up when I get off of here because I just made it today, you know, and they have to edit it and all that. And it's called When Someone is Rude to You. And it's a very good video. And don't base your self-esteem off of what other people think of you. I don't look, you know, I don't wait for someone to say, oh, you did a beautiful painting. I love to hear that. It's a compliment. It's like icing on the cake, but it's not the cake. I let my own self know whether I think something is worthy or not. And, you know, we're all worthy. We're all worthy. We're all worthy to be here and to live a happy life. And so many people were never taught to live a happy life. I grew up around people, a lot of people that said, life is hard and then you die. That was their philosophy. And you know what I said when I was about 5 years old? I said, not for me. I'm going to create the best life I can. And I grew up in a very non-encouraging environment. Okay. It was like, just accept whatever's given to you. And I wasn't. I didn't want to accept whatever was given to me. I didn't like, you know, what was out there. And so I went out in the world and created my own life. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. When everyone else was sitting home safe in their little homes, I was out there against the world trying to make my life happen. You know, I moved to California at a very young age and all on my own. It was, you know, I did that. Espaco, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so my channel is just a place where you can come and you can feel encouraged and know that you're not being judged or anything like that, and that it's a loving place to be. And that's really what my channel is about. And when I come on lives, I don't usually have a set topic. Now my videos, I have a set topic, but on the lives, I usually don't. Okay. It's just kind of whatever. We kind of just play it by ear. I drink coffee with a straw. I do. Isn't that crazy? I do. But it keeps my teeth white. That's the secret to white teeth. Drink with a straw, because the coffee doesn't go to the front of the teeth. It goes more, you know, behind. And so that's what I do. Welcome, Jero. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So yeah, so I got through the big test. I have no idea how I did. No idea. It was hard, hard, hard. And I was prepared for it, but it was still very, very hard. Okay. So I got through the test at my exam. So I did that. So now it's raining. I hear the rain out there. My son works a golf course, so he'll probably end up coming home early. He goes to college, but he also works a couple golf courses. Part-time jobs. He loves to work the golf courses. And so he'll probably be home and say, Mom, I'm on my way home, you know. Brenda, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are you coming on tonight? I'm just wondering if you're coming on. And so, yeah. So, but, you know, I just want people, I hope people can find their happiness And for me personally, I'm into believing that, to stay healthy. Thank you, my friend Jero. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. Connie, if you want to come up, you're very welcome. I'd love to have you, my friend. I know you're a good talker like me. So you're very, very welcome. If you do, just let me know and I'll drop the link. Okay. I'll drop the link. Connie has a wonderful channel. It's an over 60 channel. She talks about all the stuff that I talk about, different. She has different topics, but we talk about being older and living life and, how to live your best life, live your best life. I could say, oh, well, I'm 60, life is behind me. I'm not doing that. I'm having a good old time. Oh, I'll drop it, Connie. Let me drop it. Let me get my glasses on. Wait a minute. And I'll drop the link, Connie, and you can come on up. Let me see. Copy. Let me see. Let me drop. Okay. And let me do. And okay. Connie, let me see if that works. I may have to drop it from the other thing here. Let me go over here and grab it. See if you can, Connie, see if you can go ahead and click on that. See if you can click on that, Connie. Okay, Jerusa, welcome. And Aspaco, I don't think I gave you a blue wrench. Okay, who did I not give a blue wrench to? Okay, there you go. So, Connie, I just dropped the link. You have to click on it. Of course, you have to have your webcam on to come up. Thank you, Chamask. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I hear one of my sons just came in. He just came in on his motorcycle. We're like the Munsters and the Addams family. We have this big house, and I have one son who drives a motorcycle. Yes, he drives a motorcycle, much to Mom's dismay. And so, yeah. So, but, so now, Connie, if you come up, you click on the link. I don't know if you know how to do StreamYard or not, if you've done StreamYard, but you just click on the link, and then I'll bring you up. But yeah, Jory, how are you doing? How's everything going today for you? How's it going? Oh, you know what? I had this problem the other day. It wasn't coming through. You know what, Connie, you're not on my Facebook. Otherwise, I would send it through Facebook. Does anybody else see the link, the StreamYard link? There's been a glitch. I'm going to put it in again. Okay. I had this problem. I didn't have it last night. I'm going to put it in again and again until it goes through. Okay, it should say StreamYard. Okay, let me see. Matthew, I'm on the webcam. Matthew, I'm on the webcam.
I don't hear that.
Okay, I'm on the webcam. I'll be off in a few minutes. Okay. Okay, did you get it? I'm wondering if there's any other way. I put it on YouTube and I put it on StreamYard. Do you see it now, Connie? Okay, Jory sees it. Okay, so Jory sees it. How about you, Connie? Can you see it now? Yeah, you know what, Jory? I have to tell you something that I don't like chemicals. And we have our house sprayed inside and outside every month. And the guy came the other day and, we have it sprayed inside because we live in an area where there's a lot of ants in that because we have sand. And I don't like the chemicals. Because I noticed last night I had some leg cramps. Was it leg? Yeah. And I really do think it's related to the chemicals. And so I don't like that. Welcome, Chanel. Welcome, my friend. I'll give you a blue wrench here. So I don't know if Connie saw the, okay. Uh, okay, Connie, all you do is you look in the stream and it should say StreamYard. It should have my name. Do you see my name? Diana Brianne Fairchild in the chat, and then it'll say StreamYard.com. And then you just click on that. Okay. If you okay, let's see. If you go, let's see how many up. Where are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you go 5 up, you'll see me. 5 up on the Connie, if you go 5 up on the live chat, then you should see it in there. You should see it. I don't know if you have live chat on, Connie, or if you have top chat. And it's yellow. It should be yellow on there. It should be yellow. And you may have top chat on. You may have to put live chat. You go to the left-hand side, and it'll say top chat or live chat. You have to have a live chat on, I think. Yes. Hey, OG, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. And this old helmet, great, great, great. No parts. I love that. I love that. Thank you, my friend. That is wonderful. I love that. Love that. This old helmet is here, here, here. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yeah, Connie, I know, believe me, I've been doing this a year and a half, and I'm still so rusty when it comes to getting on here. I really am. I really am. But yeah, I always say my family, we're like the Munsters in the Addams family, and my son comes up the grandma's driveway, the big long winding driveway on the motorcycle, and everybody knows us. I mean, we live in a small golfing community. Everybody knows us. Hey, automotive, welcome, welcome. I mean, people know me as the lady who runs because I'm out there every day like clockwork on the trail. They all, it's like when I die, they're probably going to put in my obituary, the lady who ran. I'm out there every day, for years. One guy stopped and he said, "You've been out here for decades." I said, "Well, maybe not decades, but for years. Every day, rain or shine, pretty much. And so, yeah, I just get out there. And so we're a little, we're a wonderful family. And I think we kind of stick out in a way. Got the son on the motorcycle. We're, they all have great big personalities, kind of like me. We're big personality people. And so, yeah. So tonight, I don't know if I'll come on tonight. I don't know if I'll come on tonight or not. Sometimes I'll pop on at night. But I think today what I want to do is I want to clean the house. I got stuff to do that I need to get caught up on because I've been so busy with the schoolwork. So I'll get caught up on that. And maybe I'll have my husband take me to dinner, I haven't been cooking lately. I don't go out much. I go out running and I have my little routines that are out, but pretty much I stay close to home because of all my college work and my art. Painting. Yaha, King Scorpion, welcome, welcome. And so I'm very busy with my, I'm doing good, my friend, doing good. Thank you. And so I'm just busy, but I also don't go out. People make fun of me. They say, "Oh, well, you shouldn't be afraid to go out." Well, you know what? I've had so many friends got sick. They all did fine. They got through it, but I don't want to get sick if I don't have to. They said, "Well, just, go ahead and get sick and then get over it and then you'll have immunity or whatever." I said, "I don't want to get sick. Why do I have to get sick? I don't want to get sick. Just because they did it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that." So, I'm just very guarded, and proactive to protect myself. So if we do go out to a restaurant, I make sure I don't go standing in lines or anything like that. Thank you, Yaha. Thank you. And but I do like to go to dinner. And we're kind of looking for a new favorite restaurant. We had one, but we're kind of tired of it. So now we need a new favorite restaurant. And I like great service. We had great service the last time we went out. And prior to that, I was so disgusted with the service that we were getting of late. I said, and the food, it wasn't all that, it wasn't worth it. But the last time we went out, it was well worth it. We had a fantastic waiter and we had fantastic food. You know what, Connie? I'm not sure. Did you actually click on the link though? It should have come through. You know, all this has been kind of working kind of quirky lately, so I'm not sure what is really going on with it. But you know, I don't know. Mr. Tranquillo, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Let me give you a blue wrench. There you go. There you go. And so this area right here used to be my homeschool area. I have 3 computers, one with a big screen in the middle. And when I do my videos, if you look backwards, you'll see the computers there. Alex, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. But it's a big mess because I've been working so hard with my college work that I've got, you know, papers all around and books all around. And that's one of my big projects, is to clean up this whole area really neat and orderly today so that I don't have to, so everything is really streamlined in here because I've just been so busy. My priority is school, you know, well, taking care of my health and then school. And so, you know, I don't have much time to do all the other things. And so today I'm going to clean house. That's what I'm going to do, clean house. And I mean, still in my pajamas, you know, I'm still in my pajamas. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, still in my pajamas. And still in my pajamas. And because I do my college work in my pajamas. Even though I went out and ran, I actually wore my pajama top to run. You know, they all know me here. I just put on my running shoes, you know. I just put on my running shoes and get out there. But it is raining now, and I'm loving fall. I am loving the fall weather. I am absolutely loving fall weather. And I'm enjoying it, loving it. Now, I love the early stages of fall. The later stages I'm okay with. I like those too, but I really enjoy it. And fall goes way too fast. And you know, my favorite story for autumn is the Ichabod Crane story, because it takes me back to when I was about 6 years old. And I used to play in, it was kind of like, we didn't really have a backyard, but we had a hill, and I would dig holes and make big mud pies and all that. And I remember I was by myself on a Saturday at 6 years old. Back then you could be, you know, left at home by yourself. And I remember coming in, and we only had one TV channel. And it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And there was this cartoon on called Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. Well, I didn't think that would be a very good one, but it was all that was on. And so it was kind of a drizzly day like today. So I just sat there and watched it. And I really, really liked it. I really liked that story. And so it's an autumn story, you know, a fall story. And so I love that story. Now, it always, this time of year, always reminds me of, you know, Ichabod Crane. So yeah. It was raining here yesterday. You know, I just love the rain. I love it. I love all the days. You know, you see, I keep grandma's porch open. The doors are always open. I have fresh air always coming in. I love the fresh air. And if it gets really cold, then I close it. I close it at night, but that's all screened in out there. And so I leave it all open. And that's like when you see me go back and forth with my videos, that's where I'm going back and forth to. Victoria, I have a hard time with being 60, Diana. You look way younger. Oh, you know what, Victoria? Don't have a hard time with it. Embrace it. Embrace it. You get to create 60 your way. Okay, you get to make it your way. You don't have to, don't ever compare yourself. It's not about looking young. I talked about that earlier on. You probably weren't in here when I talked about that. I'm not worried about looking young. I just want to live and be healthy. My most important thing is to be healthy. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. There you go, Leon. Welcome, welcome. And my most important thing is not how old I look, but how good I feel. Not how old I look, but how good I feel. I need to write that down. It's not how old I look, but it's how good I feel. It is. It's not how old I look, but it's how good I feel. And I don't worry about old age. I don't worry about it. Let me write that down. I'm going to write that down here. It's not, I have to write things down. I forget it otherwise. It's not how old I am, but it is about how good I feel. It is. It's about how good I feel. And that's what's important to me. Let me see who this is here. I don't have my glasses on. So, Umair, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. It was wonderful to see you, my friend. I have not seen you in a very, very long time. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for coming. Thank you for not forgetting about me. One of the problems here on YouTube, I have to say, is that we're getting unsubscribed to each other, people that we know really well. And I don't know why it's happening. Thank you, Victoria. Victoria, I've reached that place at 64 where it is not about being young. It's not about looking young, being young. I like to look my best. I want to look my best, but that doesn't mean looking 25. It means just being the best I can for my age. Oh, thank you, Umair. Thank you, my beautiful, wonderful friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing, and I thank you. Thank you so much for your kindness and your thoughtfulness. Hey, Jaylyn, Sharita. Oh my goodness. You know what? You want to have Jaylyn's channel as well. Thank you again, Umair. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Jaylyn, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jaylyn has a huge channel. They bypassed me. Jaylyn, I'm going to tell you the story with me. I'm stuck again. I get the glitch. I told you this story back in December. I had 26,000 in my analytics. I didn't know that. YouTube told me by mistake, and because I was contacted them because I was having a glitch on something else, and they said, "Oh yeah, you had 26, but we took them away." I said, "Well, can I have them back?" That was in December. I should be around 50,000 now, or more. But they take them back. And these are real people. I mean, these are not spam. They called them spam, but call them what you want. I respect YouTube. That's their rules. I don't question them. If it's spam, it's spam, whatever they call spam. But Jaylyn, I'm telling you, it's been, I'm stuck again, but you bypassed me. Everybody's bypassing me now. They're just zooming right by me. And you've really zoomed. Oh my gosh, your channel is huge. And you have all just, you've grown so much. And you come on every night, and in the morning, you both come on at different times. And I think what is it, 8 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock at night. Sometimes, usually I'm in bed. That's why you don't see me, because I'm in bed. I'm asleep when you come on. Or I'm just, waking up or whatever. But when I see you on, I come on your channel. And if you want to grow your channel, Jaylyn Sharita is a wonderful channel to grow your channel. Okay. Yes, Umair, yes. And I love MTO. She is so amazing. I love her. And she's another one. She comes on late at night. And I'm usually in bed. Our time, for some reason, is different. Well, of course it's different. But that's why you don't see me much. And her channel, oh my gosh, she's just, grown. Another amazing channel is MTO's channel. Definitely, absolutely. And we're all kind of connected here. I'm not a growth channel, but you can grow here. But I'm not a growth channel. I'm a grandma channel. You know, I talk wisdom, inspiration, you know, grandma talk, all of that. And that's what I talk about, you know, you know, and so, uh, but you know, like Jay Lynn's and MTO's channels are, you know, and Brenda Land's and so many others are, you know, they will help you grow your channel. They will help you grow your channel. And you know, I'm here. You can grow here, you know, but I'm just not a growth channel. That's not. I don't know how to do it. I'm like Jay Lynn is so fantastic at doing it. MTO is so fantastic at doing it. I'm kind of like I just talk. That's what I do. That's what I do. So, okay, everybody. I think I need to go. I think I need to go do my dishes and fold some laundry. You know, I mean, it has been busy today for me. And so I need to go get my work done. And then, like I said, I'm all over the board here. I'm on at different times. Sometimes I come on twice a day, sometimes no time, sometimes once a day. I just don't know the times that I'm going to be on. I just show up. I just show up. So you have to kind of keep an eye open for me and put that notification bell on, you know, so that you know, you hear that I'm going to be on, or, you know, when I come on, that you get that notification bell. And, and I do try to come on. It's just that I'm so busy in my in-person life with going to college full time and with my family and with my fitness and with my paintings and, you know, making my first priority with YouTube is to make my content, my videos. And then beyond the content, if I have time, I come on, you know, I come on live stream. And so, you know, that's kind of what I do. And but I want to build a consistency. I don't know if I can build a time slot because, like I said, my time slot is unpredictable because of my schedule with school. But I do want to at least be predictable that I'm going to come on, you know, at some point either during the day or during the evening, so people keep an eye open or eyes open for me that I'm going to be on. That way, I build back up again like I did. And I love being on. I love all of you. I love connecting with all of you. So many of you have become such dear friends in my life, and you know, it's been wonderful. You know, it's been wonderful. And so I hope that, you know, like I said, I don't give advice or suggestions or information, but I do share with you my perspective on different topics in hopes that you will find your own answers and that you will find your own inspiration. Remember, the best inspiration is yourself. Look in the mirror and inspire yourself. Don't rely on other people to inspire you. Okay? Rely on yourself to motivate you. Rely on yourself to inspire you. Okay, that's what you need to do. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Umair. Yep, I'm gonna go do my dishes and do my laundry. My laundry's done; it just needs folded because I've been behind here doing schoolwork all day. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna relax a little bit. So thank you, thank you. May God bless you. Thank you all for coming. I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you. And may God bless you. And until next time, whenever next time is, whether it's tonight, later, or tomorrow, or whenever, I'll see you then. Okay. May God bless you. Bye-bye.